lasagna tonight. It's straightforward and we both like it, don't we?
I don't really mind what we have.
I might have a go at an apple pie. I don't know, it's quite fattening, but a few extra pounds won't do me any harm. I'll only have a little bit. What do you think?
We still on for later, Michelle?
As soon as Mrs. Windsor's had her lunch.
Michelle?
Schumacher, my driving. He thinks it's funny.
She's a woman of many hidden talents, Betty.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you're telling me that, it's probably a good thing we pulled out of that Mr. and Mrs. contest when we did, isn't it?
What, so you could go and practice the real thing while everyone else was making it up?
You said anything?
Didn't have to, I just know.
No, I didn't. He's just speculating. So go on, will you? Clear off. I'll see you later.
Don't tire yourselves out.
Don't mind your own business.
Honestly, I didn't say anything, Paddy. He's just joking.
If you say so. Anyway, what's he got lined up for you now?
I said I'd drive him into Leeds, do a bit of shopping. Hey, I'll be back for dinner. I'm looking forward to it.
You think my menu sounds all right, then?
Oh, it sounds lovely.
See you later.
I don't suppose this will be a patch on your efforts, Marlon, but I've done my best.
Nice, it makes a nice change not to be cooking.
Well, that's what I thought. Oh, it's ages since we had a meal together. Let's do it more often. Right, help yourself to vegetables, I've done plenty. And help yourself to a glass of champagne.
Well, some of us have got work later. So.
Yeah, and I'm on call out.
Well, one glass won't hurt. I just want to thank you for all being here. You don't know how much it means to me. And now I'm officially a free woman. Well, we must do this more often.
To Mum.
Oh, Mum.
Viv.
And you won't be on your own for long, Mum. You'll find someone else, someone who deserves you.
You seem to assume that I'm desperate for a man. Well, I am not. I'm perfectly happy being on my own. In fact, you know, it wouldn't bother me if I never found or had another man for the rest of my life. Yeah, right. I mean it.
Lend us £100, son. I'm Brassic.
Mother, you already owe me a small fortune.
Yeah, well, I would ask Diane, only she starts her last week of chemotherapy today.
Huh, you're all heart.
Nobody asked you. Keep your neb out.
£2.10, please, Eric.
I'll start paying you back as soon as I can, I promise.
With what exactly?
50 then. Go on, pet.
Repay your existing debt, I'll think about it.
You can be very cruel.
Daft more like lending your money in the first place, thank you.
Ciao.
These are all to rent, and this lot off for sale.
Well, I don't think we should bother renting, Pet. We can just stay at Dad's for longer.
But some are available now. We could move in together by the end of the week.
If we save on rent, we can afford to buy somewhere better.
You're right, as usual.
Unless... Well, I know it's not ideal, but there's always the flat above the restaurant.
No, I don't want to live there.
It's not like living above a chippy, you know.
Yeah, but it's not very romantic, is it? I want our own little love nest.
Best start looking then.
Sorry to dash off, but TJ needs a sleep.
It's fine. I'm just grateful you could spare a few moments in your very busy lives for me.
Thanks for lunch, Mum.
And thank you for being such a wonderful son.
Can you take over downstairs now, Mrs. Windsor? It's just, I want to get off.
I haven't tidied up yet.
Oh, we'll do that, won't we, Marlon?
No problemo.
Oh, you are so good to me. I'm blessed. Thank you.
Okay, what was all that about?
Well, what specifically?
I'm blessed.
It's typical of the genus Regina Dramatica. She's a drama queen. It's me, 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 me. That's what this was all about.
Oh, what about the never having another bloke?
That probably needs soaking.
I reckon she's got her eye on somebody.
Yeah. God, is that the time?
What's that about protesting? Shakespeare or somebody?
What, me thinks she doth protest too much?
Exactly. She doth.
Yeah, I've got to be getting back to work.
About helping me?
I'll see you later. Mwah.
No, we haven't found anywhere suitable yet.
We've only just started looking, sweetheart.
Something's bound to come up.
Yeah. But now we've decided, I want it to happen straight away.
That's my girl. She never did have any patience.
Well, I'm sure I can live with her little foibles.
Don't mind me, what about you?
OK, I suppose I better come clean.
What? Taking a notice of him, Nicola, is a domestic god. Showers twice a day. You know he can cook. And he dusts.
That's enough, Mother.
It's true.
Look, Rodney, do you mind if I open another bottle I could do with slipping out of the limelight?
No, you be my guest, Dick.
I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Yes, you did.
I'm just very proud of you, and I think that you're doing absolutely the right thing. I hope you'll be very happy.
I know this one. My Auntie Gladys had it.
She bought it.
I danced to it once at school disco.
Never had you down for a dancing queen?
Primary school, during the day Christmas party. If it had been at night, my dad wouldn't let me go.
Why not?
Just the way things were, I didn't mind. You know they won the Eurovision Song Contest?
Ugh, Emily, you're a lost cause. What's the matter?
I don't know. That's not going to make any difference, is it?
Well, don't look at me, love.
I think we run out of petrol.
Punishment for your taste in music.
Callum, listen, I've had second thoughts about tomorrow night.
So you want to cancel?
No, I don't want to cancel, but I thought instead of dinner that we'd have a few drinks. I'll invite a couple of people round.
Well, it's not going to be a party, is it?
No, just a few people. Is that okay?
Yeah, whatever you say.
Well, can you bring the rest?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
No problem.
Trying to do too many things at once.
What do you want them?
Just give them to Bob. He'll sort them out.
Okay.
Reckon that deserves a pint.
So there's you and Laurel, Paddy and Emily, and I thought I might invite Terry.
Why are you going to all this trouble?
No, it's not. It's just a couple of drinks and a few nibbles.
For the birthday of one of your employees?
Ashley, don't be such a snob. Just thought it was time that Callum met a few people. What's wrong with that?
So it's to improve Callum's social life.
If you don't want to come, you just say so.
Hello? Emily, are you? You what? Well, how long's it going to be? How long? Well, it can't be out, can it? No. All right, we'll eat later. Okay. Bye-bye. What are you looking at?
See, I'm not one of those mother hens who wants to cling on to her chicks. I am quite happy for Simon to fly the nest.
I think you'll find that hens can't actually fly, Mother.
You know what I mean. Nicola, you know what I mean.
I'm doing my best to keep up.
See, I think the secret of being a good parent is knowing when to let go. Don't you agree, Rodney?
And knowing when to keep quiet.
See, Nicola, when Simon and I had our chat last week, I encouraged him to set up home with you. I didn't hold him back.
I think you've said enough, ma'am.
Well, I just want Nicola to understand. You do understand, don't you, Nicola?
Oh, it's time we were off, Simon.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. To meet those friends of yours from Houghton in the pub.
Oh, yes. Those friends of mine from Houghton. We'd better dash.
Yeah. Can I stay and finish my wine?
Yes, of course.
Thanks. Dinner's been delayed, so...
Oh.
Yeah, they've run out of petrol on the way to Leeds. They're waiting for Scott, actually.
Poor Emily.
How much do you owe you for that?
£5.55. Look, if you won't be eating for a while...
You are? Sorry, what were you saying?
I could just rustle you up a little something, that's all.
I don't think that's a good idea, do you?
Look, we are mature adults. We've agreed nothing's going to happen between us, and it won't.
No. No, I don't know that.
The family were around for lunch. There's loads left over. I was going to shut the shop anyway.
Yeah, go on then. It'll put me on till Emily gets back.
Come on. I can make you a sandwich. There's cheese and biscuits. Oh, I got a couple of thighs. Chicken thighs. I could pop them under the grill.
You sure it's no trouble?
No trouble at all. They'll be done in a jiffy.
It's very kind of you.
Why don't you pour us some wine?
That was a bit naughty, wasn't it? Say we were meeting friends.
Don't think Rodney believed us.
It was your mum banging on. There's only so much I can take.
Yeah, she has that effect on people.
Why does she always have to be the centre of attention?
Oh, well, I blame me dad. He's got a lot to answer for.
What do you mean?
He died, didn't he?
I don't understand.
Well, he was her life. She's never got over losing him. She needs to be noticed. It reminds her that she's still alive.
You never really said much about your dad.
Well, I leave that to her.
Didn't you like him?
On the contrary.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
You know, she told us that when he was alive, she never felt afraid. Not once.
Oh, I think that's wonderful.
I suppose that's one of the reasons why I've never...
What?
Settled down. I mean, they had a perfect marriage. How can he compete with that? What's the point in trying?
Well, at least you've got something to work on. All I remember are rows and plate smashing.
We've got no chance of it.
None at all.
There we are.
I always feel so relaxed when I'm here. Thank you.
Well, you're always welcome, you know that.
From the very first moment I walked through that door, you've always been so kind and generous. It's like coming home. Oh, if that doesn't sound too presumptuous.
Well, no, I just try to be hospitable, that's all. It's just common courtesy.
It doesn't feel common. It feels very special.
Biscuit.
Rodney, do you believe in fate?
I've always tried to shape my own destiny.
Oh, see, that's another one of your many wonderful qualities. But if Simon and Nicola hadn't fallen in love, we wouldn't have met.
No, I don't suppose we would have done.
Kismet.
Kismet.
Now we're going to be in-laws, and I can't wait. We're going to see each other all the time.
Look, I don't know about you, but I feel like something a bit stronger.
Oh, tea's fine.
Look, you came here to see Simon, so why don't we go and join in the fun?
You're so masterful.
They shouldn't be long now.
Fine.
Thanks. If you're worried about Emily, why don't you give her a ring?
She'll be all right. She's with Paul.
I see. That's reassuring.
Well, not a word I'd choose to use, but...
Well, if anybody bothered them, he'd whack them with his handbag.
I know. He's a knight in shining armour.
What do you mean? Hasn't turned, has he?
No. Well, it'd be easier to understand if he had.
Well, you're not making much sense.
Well, they're just spending loads of time together lately. I think she'd rather be with him than me.
Well, I can't imagine why.
Forget it. Feeling sorry for myself. Spent too much time on my own recently, so...
You're not the only one.
I thought you had your family around for lunch.
Putting on a brave face.
Oh, with the divorce.
Well, I just wanted them to know I'm getting on with my life, and I am. Because I haven't got any choice. Now the meal's over and they've all gone home, I'm on my own. Again.
No, you're not.
Come on, let's give it a squeeze.
No, maybe so.
Sorry? You say something?
No,
He's gorgeous. I've never really noticed before.
liar.
Right. Should get you to the nearest garage.
How can we ever thank you?
It's always you girls who run out of fuel.
You'd be surprised. We can go for ages.
Stop it or he'll sort you.
I'll try and be more boring in future.
I didn't say that.
Ah, there's Eric. Eric, you remember Leslie?
Oh,
Simon's mother you met at Christmas?
Yes,
Yeah,
so
she
we
runs
did.
her own business too. You have an awful lot in common. Oh, excuse me. So, they've gone, have they?
What?
Simon's friends from Houghton? You had to dash out to meet?
Let me get you a drink.
Oh, we didn't mean any harm. It's just, you know what Leslie's like.
Yeah, don't I just?
Well, you can handle her better than anyone. She worships the ground you walk on.
Very flattering.
So am I forgiven?
No.
What?
Look, she thinks we're destined to be together.
Really?
Is she going to be here all the time now?
No, of course not.
I don't think Eric's in the mood for chit-chat.
Ah.
Yeah, he's always been a miserable git.
Unlike your father.
Oh my God! Careful!
Open the door, there's some air in! Get rid of that noise!
Mum, what's going on? I've had an accident. I was cooking the chicken pieces.
I was downstairs actually and I heard the alarm.
Mum, you could have burnt the whole house down. I forgot about them. Well, it's a good job you were here.
Well, stroke of luck, really.
Well, after all this is finished, we'll take you over the road and get you a drink.
No, no need for that.
I insist.
She's right. You were marvellous.
Fine mess you got us into, Mrs. Kirk.
Everyone makes mistakes.
I suppose after all the excitement, you want to turn around and go home?
It wasn't that exciting.
I thought you might be pining after Paddy.
Well, the shops will still be open, won't they?
Well, there you go, living on the edge again.
I don't get out much. Paddy won't mind.
Well, I'm game.
Yeah, I saw that 5 minutes since.
Don't be such a prude.
If you start chatting up strange men, I'll abandon you.
Well, if I pull, I won't care.
You're all talk.
Stop wittering and watch the road.
Do not disturb. Genius at work.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, I can see you're lost in thought. Hatching some cunning scheme.
Just checking my shares, actually. All down.
Who needs this stock exchange with an imagination like yours?
Is there a point to this?
Actually, I was hoping I could persuade you to give me a little advance.
Advance on what precisely?
On your... correction, on our next scam.
Ah. And what scam would that be?
Whichever one is bubbling up in that devious mind of yours.
Nothing's bubbling.
Oh, hurry, Eric.
You see before you, a penniless wretch.
Oh, get away. That's what you see. You're loaded.
Believe that if you like, but you won't get a brass farthing out of me.
I'm offering my services. Now, you can put me on a retainer or pay me by the hour. I'm not fussy. Eric, I'm skint.
Sorry.
Really? Well, it saves money, doesn't it?
Rodney, couldn't lend us a fiver, could you?
Not a chance.
You stingy swine, you're as bad as Pollard.
I remember her. She's very common.
As muck.
Your taxi's here, Mum.
Oh, the moment's finally arrived.
Well, we better hurry.
It's
Don't want him driving off
It's
to you.
been very wonderful, thank you. I don't really know how to thank you.
No thanks necessary.
Every time I visit, it's better than the last.
All the same. There's no place like home, is there?
Come on, Mum.
Bye.
Right.
Oh, you can't blame her. You're a bit of a star.
Don't even try.
Hi.
Hi. Thought you were going to the pub.
Yeah, I'm just on my way now.
Caught in the act.
You shouldn't have bought me a present.
Oh, it's nothing, honestly. Well, you might as well have it now.
Thank you.
It's to keep the chill out during a shoot.
Well, I'm sure I'll use it.
Did you like it?
Yeah. And I appreciate your thought. It's very kind of you.
You are very welcome. And besides, what's a birthday without presents?
I hope no one else is bothered.
I don't know. What if they have?
Oh.
It's all right. I haven't forgotten. No fuss.
Now, you do know I'm going to Derbyshire tomorrow.
No?
Yeah, I've got to pick up some hedging.
Oh, well, can't it wait? Why don't you take the day off?
What for?
Because it's your birthday. Oh, listen, you could go into Leeds, you could have lunch, you could see a film.
Well, there's nothing I particularly want to see at the moment.
Right. Well, you're not going to be late back, are you?
Well, I'm not sure what time I'm going to get back. But,
You'll come and you'll have a couple of drinks, and then you can go back into hiding.
Yeah, well, that depends on the traffic, doesn't it? But I'll do my best.
You'd think he'd show some gratitude after all I've done for him.
And presumably you shared in his ill-gotten gains?
There was no ill-gotten about it. It was free enterprise, pure and simple.
Yeah, but if he's broke, then he can't lend you money, can he?
He is not broke. He is tight.
Val, may I share a thought with you?
Have I got any choice?
You see before you Robert Hope, reborn, risen out of the waves like Botticelli's Venus.
I can think of one or two differences, Pet.
Now that I'm divorced, I am beholden to no one. I stand or fall by the fruits of my labour and my natural wit.
Good for you.
You should do the same. Stop your scrounging, get yourself a job.
I'd rather you slipped a double in there for us.
That is the wrong attitude.
I'll get these.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Paddy's just saved Mum's life, that's all.
What?
Don't know, what do you want? I'll tell you later.
Before you ask, nothing happened. You saved her life? Well, she's exaggerating.
I thought I'd find you in here.
Did you have a good time?
Brilliant.
It's been purgatory.
Did you go ahead and eat without me?
No. I thought about it. And then I didn't in the end.
We can get something later.